Hey guys, Coach Kevin here, CrossFit Prescott Valley. Hey, we just wanted to give a shout out to a couple of our athletes that were about this weekend doing some awesome things. And also the team series is wrapping up, so we're gonna have a quick little live look in on our last team getting ready to finish their event. Dude, Where's My Bar?
Dude, Where's My Bar?
Is gonna perform one of the team series events. So I wanna give a shout out to Irene, Sarah, Allison, Laura, and Miranda and Leslie, who participated over at the events that Red Tail CrossFit was putting on for the Eric T. Marsh Foundation fundraiser. I know they had a great time, and just thanks ladies for getting out there and doing an awesome job. Alright guys, so we're going to continue on our weekly WOD series on the zone diet this week. Last week we kind of had a basic introduction of what that zone diet is with the macronutrients. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to be able to find out what your body fat percentage is. There's a lot of different ways. You can do some hydrostatic testing, which you're going to have to go to a facility where they'll dunk you in a tank. Relatively one of the most effective ways for the cost. You can do some anthropometric measurements where you tape your wrist and waist and different measurements. Or what I like to use are these simple calipers. Use these calipers, it comes with a chart. You do a little body fat pinch test, and it gives you a pretty accurate description of where you're at body fat percentage wise. So my body fat percentage the last time I tested and calculated was about 8.5%. And I used that with the calipers. And what I'm doing now is I'm going to find my lean body mass, and that's how much I weigh minus body fat. That's what your lean body mass is. So your lean body mass is your current body weight, and you're gonna take your body weight times your body fat percentage, multiply those together and subtract it from your body weight. My weight was 178 pounds, my body fat percentage was 8.5%, and my weight is 178. So I'm gonna multiply these, order of operations, and I'm gonna come up with 15.13. which I subtracted from 178 pounds. And that means that my lean body mass, how much I weigh outside of fat, is about 163 pounds. So guys, I know that that can seem a little overwhelming and very mathy, and it kind of can be. You're gonna weigh yourself, what you weigh when you step on the scale. Using the calipers, I was able to find that my body fat percentage was 8.5%. I multiplied that by what the scale said, and that gave me 15.13, which I then subtracted from how much I weigh on the scale, and that gives me 163 pounds, which is how much I weigh minus that fat. And that gives me my lean body mass. So stay tuned next week. We're gonna go through the process of how to find your body fat percentage. We'll show you two different options, do an anthropometric with a tape measure, and we'll also kind of do a quick tutorial on how to use calipers. So stay tuned. Remember, this is a couple-part series. It's going to take us a couple weeks to get through it all. But when we're done, we're going to have a well-documented way of how to find a good prescription for your zone plan. Thanks, guys. Hey, guys. it is time for the WOD reveal. We've got a whole bunch of real fitness going on right behind us, so pardon the clang and bang. But you know what? Fitness does happen here. So on our WOD reveal this week, it's a fun one. I know you've all heard of Fran, 21-15-9, thrusters and pull-ups. We're kind of doing Fran, but it's freestyle Fran. How freestyle Fran is gonna work is you're gonna perform 45 thrusters, 45 pull-ups, here's the catch. On freestyle Fran, you can break up and partition those reps however you want. So it doesn't have to be 21-15-9, it doesn't have to be 45-45. You might choose to do sets of 5 of each, sets of 10 in each, however you do to get it done as fast as you possibly can. So again, WOD of the week that we're gonna look forward to, freestyle Fran, 45 thrusters, 45 pull-ups, 95 pounds for the men, 65 pounds for the ladies. You can break up and partition those reps however you need. The only thing that must happen is thrusters must happen followed by a pull-up, however you break it up, even if it's 1 and 1.